Check, check, check. Hello. How are we? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are we? Good morning. Check these nuts. Hi, good morning. How are you? Hello, hello. Welcome to the Metal Monday stream. Holy cow, we're back and ready for more action. Check these. Gosh, my Discord is blowing up, girl. There we go. Sorry, I got my laptop on. I'm ready to rock and roll. Hi, Magpie. Hi, Metallic Death. Oh, I hope you're doing so well. Hi, William. Discord? Gross. Who uses Discord, right? Am I right? Seriously, join my Discord, though. Oh, God. Oh, golly gee. Oh, it feels good to be back for the Metal Monday stream. It's been like 1,000 years. But we're back. And I had my gaming stream last Friday, so we were doing some more Resident Evil 4, and that was kind of like my first comeback to YouTube streaming. But now we're finally back for Metal Monday, and I'm very excited about it because I was gone for a minute, and I never really like announced it on my actual like YouTube channel for like community posts, but my Discord and my Patreon and channel members knew why I was gone. So, it really was me coming down with something, and I was like out for like 10 days, and then I got the stomach flu. When I rebounded from whatever gross thing I had with like a fever and everything, I got the stomach flu. So that was pretty great. You need to know which, I'm sure. What? Hi, Prof. How are you? Oh, how has life been? How has life been? I'm going to snooze this ad. You're welcome. Twitch. If you didn't know, I also stream on Twitch, and we're doing a music listening party on Wednesday. It's a variety stream, kind of. It's going to be new songs that you've heard of that you want to share with other people, like new discoveries. So, no, I don't know what it was. It was rough, though. It was rough. It kind of hit me out of nowhere. And I had like a low grade fever and then like a cough, and it was really weird because it's like I felt it, and it was like 3 or 4 days, and then like on that 4th day I felt like I was getting better. 5th day, got the stomach flu. Horrible. Next day, like recovering from that, and like finally was able to eat an actual meal. And then like this, like 6th day onwards was just the worst. It's so hard for me to explain. Like, it was like the worst brain fog I've ever experienced, like post illness. And it was rough. It was rough. Hi, Justin. How are you? And then I went out of town. I went up and helped some family shearing sheep. So then I was out of town for a bit. So it was just a long ass time with me being gone, but we're back and feeling good. Post illness, a great metal subgenre, right? Ugh, and my office is like kind of a heckin' mess. I explained on Friday, I think, because I finally put the dog crate back in here because Rusty's like doing really well. She's like fully potty trained now. So the dog crate's back in here. But she doesn't rest in it like Spooner used to. If you remember, like when Spooner was alive, he always needed to be in the same room as me. So he would come in here when I would be streaming or filming or whatever, and he would go into that crate and like make a bunch of noise. She doesn't do that. So, but that's what all this is for. So, I just gotta like actually organize it, you know? So, but I got some music to share with y'all today, some collection updates I'm really excited to talk about. Hi, Tuman, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. Hope everybody's Monday is going really good. It's currently 9 in the morning for me here, so we are chilling like villains. It's windy AF, and yeah, it's kind of what we got going on. I'm working on 2 videos right now, and I'm a little stumped on one of them. Just a little bit, because there's like no information on them. So it's Last Days of Humanity, if you need to know. I've been working on this video for a minute, but I'm finally like putting it together. I've got to basically just like message the band at this point. So yeah. 9:07 here. Yes. That's what it is for me too. So we're in the same time zone, Jonathan. Oh my gosh. Welcome. Hi. Yeah, so basically I'm working on 2 scripts right now. Like I said, this one for Last Days is going to be a little bit harder to do. So I don't know if I'll have a video out this week for YouTube, but definitely next week I will. So, yes. Noise grind. Also, Deicide released a new song. Did y'all listen to it? I just saw it. Like, it just popped up on my YouTube today. So, is Erwin still doing vocals? Bro, I have no idea. Because I'm, like, starting from the beginning. Let's see if he is. Because I've got their Facebook thing pulled up because I was, like, doing a bunch of research yesterday. But that's the thing, is they're like not anywhere. Like, there's not a lot of information on them. So trying to research for this video has been kind of a challenge. But I don't know. That's how I feel. Girl. Still have yet to listen to Orbit Culture. There's a lot of bands that I've been checking out, but it's mostly been like old school death metal, grindcore, or like genres that are kind of like that. And like one of them today I'm going to show you is noise grind, pretty sure. And then some really good heavy metal that I'm excited to share with you. So it's going to be pretty great. I think this ad ended on Twitch. Yeah, it did. How do we only have 3 people watching on Twitch? Like, what is that? Bestie. We don't even have Donk? Oh, no, we do. Why does it only say 3 viewers? Now we got Donk in there. As long as we got Donk7 in Twitch, then we're good. Donk on these. Yeah, right? Gracious me. Ugh. Dude, I'm like so mad I died so early in freaking Resident Evil. Like, I literally finished that puzzle and then I just died. I just like walked into a room and I died. God. I have not. Carrick Angren? What is that? I like turtles. It's definitely being very easy on me. Very, very easy on me. Which, you know, I understand it's like adaptive difficulty and I'm terrible at video games. But there was no reason why I should have survived being trapped with that big blind dude. No way. No reason. So, intestinal discord. Bro. Hi, Gory. How are you? How are you doing on this fine Monday? Bro, you're saying band names that I've never heard of before. Black metal. Ooh. Do you like them? You didn't even finish the boss? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like kill him? No, I didn't have to. Bubba, I saw him and I was like, I'm leaving. I was like, oh, he can't. Well, because he was stuck in the cage. He was stuck in the cage and like he was just like, ugh, with his Wolverine paws just doing this and he wasn't leaving. I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna walk on by. And I left. So, you thought it was Sunday? Cool, just leave 10,000 point pizzas behind. No, I got the treasure. But no, I'm not going back there. I've already died once. For, spastic noise grind band. Okay, hold on. Intestinal discord. I'm gonna look this band up. Because I'm... Ooh. Yeah, see, this is what I don't like about Metal Archives is... I'm going to have to write this band down because I actually have a video planned to, like, dive into porno grind because I've done gore grind. I mean, I've listened to gore grind. I haven't, like, done a dedicated video to them yet, but I'm really interested in porno grind because I have not really checked out that genre yet. I only got pink sticky notes for this, girl. What kind of animal is in this cage? It is a pet, right? In the cage that's in my office? Or... Because I got me a puppy. If he was stuck in there, you could have killed his ass without taking damage, but I forgot about that. Girl, I could have done that. Wait. Are you telling me I'm going to have to... Well, the thing is like, I'm Ashley now. So I have to finish whatever quest, like, Ashley has to do. And then I can probably get back to Leon. Leon! So... Ashley bothers me. I want to just see more of Ada. Whatever, we'll just move on. No, I mean, I like money. But I've already upgraded everything that I feel like I need to upgrade. So, okay. Stop distracting me here. What are we writing down? Intestinal disgorge. Okay. Intestinal disgorge. Yeah, you got it. I'm spastic noise grind from San Antonio. Ooh. Yeah, see, I want to get into more of these extreme genres. Speaking of, oh my God, how do you spell San Antonio? School. There you go. Gracious me. You were talking about something with Wolverine claws, so it has to be a human pet. Oh, it was a character from Resident Evil 4. He had like the big Wolverine things, the claws, but he's like blind and he's got a parasite on his back. So yeah, it's it was pretty great. Hi Adam, how are you? Cock and ball torture. So I've actually got a video in the works for that too. They're next on my list. I've got some really, really great videos that I'm planning and doing. It just takes a minute. I was so upset to like, I hate like getting under the weather and not being able to like stream and do stuff. It was rough because I really, really wanted to stream. And it's also, it's so dumb because like being able to sit here and stream is like theoretically really easy, right? But it takes a lot of like mental stimulation and you got to do like a lot of different stuff and keep track of a lot of different things. And it sucked because it's like when I was under the weather, I like couldn't sit here for more than like 10 minutes. I tried to edit a video and I was like, bro, I can't do it. I was like, I got to go lay down. It was really, really rough. So I felt so bad like canceling streams. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. So I'm just glad to be back. CLS, hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, you're working on a 3-song demo for my own porno gore project. Blood spattered defecation. I'll look you up on Metal Archives right now. Why is my Metal Archives like so messed up? Because I went onto the forum side of it. And then there we go. Now we're on the band side of it. That's the one thing I don't like about Metal Archives is they're so specific on what they consider to be metal or not. And it's like they refuse to put Last Days on there. There's a lot of like other like noise grind, porno grind bands that aren't on there, which you could argue isn't necessarily metal. But I'm like, if deathcore is not really considered metal and metalcore is not really considered metal in their opinion, and you still have them on there, they're like Last Days of Humanity should be on there. Like they're freaking gory AF. Like I don't understand. Same with Anal Cunt. They're not. They should be. But they're not. So you don't need to explain to me. I go mental if any cameras are at me for any length of time. Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot. I mean, it's just dumb. Like the confidence you have to like get and like the how you have to be comfortable like speaking in front of a camera, it takes a minute. It was so awkward for me when I first started like doing YouTube again. I was like, I don't know how to do this. So it has to be more metal than hardcore, I guess. AC were on there. I wish that they were still on there, but they're not. Like, I mean, this, like, I ran across a thread from like 2008 with like a dude who was like trying to ask the mods in the forum, like, yo, can Last Days of Humanity be on there? Like, these are the reasons XYZ. And the mods were like, no. Hi, TB. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. We're just kind of chilling. We're hanging out. You get to watch my face. We're just talking about, yeah, see, anal cunt's not on there. I gotta be, yeah. Bro, okay, so I just saw this video this morning. A shout out to YouTuber Wyatt X Him. You probably know him. But he talks a lot about metal, extreme metal genres and stuff like that. Has a lot of like explaining Burzum or explaining, you know, Emperor. I know that's one of his recent videos or whatever. He posts weekly. Go subscribe to him. I'm subscribed to him. Only reason why I'm talking about Wyatt is because he just posted a video this morning that popped up on my timeline where YouTube actually took down and blocked, like hardcore blocked, took down one of his recent videos he just posted like 2 days ago or yesterday or something like that on DSBM. I'm not going to explain what that means. You probably already know. But yeah, they took down his video because he was actually like saying what that means in the video. And specifically, I think their AI was like triggered by the S word in there, which if you know DSBM, you would know what that S word means. And yeah. So that's just kind of crazy. The only reason why I'm bringing it up is because I gotta be careful with some of the things I say, especially with this AC band. AC and the Last Days album cover. I need to find like a really, I'm thinking like something cute. I don't know, like a big pink heart or something, and just like tape it to the cover, you know, and just be like, boop. So nobody, you can tell what it is, but you can't tell what it is, you know, so I can kind of censor it. Ever hear Merciful Fate? Hell yeah, I've heard of Merciful Fate. Merciful. Apora. Oh, that's a G. Agoraphobic nosebleed. Merciful Fate. No, Merciful Fate's great. I think I have all of the Merciful Fate vinyls, and then basically every single King Diamond record. I don't know if I have every King Diamond record on vinyl. My keyboard's in the way, so it's going to be a little hard for me to see. But she's huge on Merciful. I love the King, which is so funny because when people watch my reaction and to King Diamond, like the first time I listened to them, so there's still people that give me a bunch of crap because I mentioned that King's voice was like a rubber chicken. First impressions, right? And they're like, I can't believe you ain't the King, whatever. And I'm like, I love King Diamond. Are you kidding me? First time you ever hear it, though, it's a little shocking. So, let's see. What is... Girl, you look well fed. What does that mean? Are you like politely calling me fat? Is that what you're trying to say? Because if so, that's rude AF. Side project from Pig Destroyer. What is Pig Destroyer? Is that like a does that have something to do with a Black Sabbath cover band or no? I knew you would misread it, so it's a compliment. I don't know. You prefer Merciful Fate over King Diamond? Just a little heavier? Yeah, I think it just depends. I really, really like Merciful Fate's debut. They're self-titled. Nuns Have No Fun. It's so fun. But I also really appreciate King Diamond's concept records. They're so good. Chaotic Sound. Pig Destroyer. I'm learning so much. There's so many bands. I don't know. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. And all of my quirkiness. Pig Destroyer is good. Okay, I'll have to check them out. It's a huge compliment, though. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. I've been eating good. I'ma just say that. So I do need to get back into the gym, though, but I don't know. Ugh. Gym life. It's like, how do you expect me to, like, work, to do my YouTube channel, take care of my dog, like, have time for myself and still go to the gym? Finding a balance for all of those things is so difficult, I feel like. So, okay, wait. You saw them live in 87. Could touch on his microphone cross made of bones. Ooh. Yes, definitely acquired taste, but infectious once you get used to it. I put some of like, okay, so for my 2024 albums that you should know about that were coming out for like the whole year, I put in some footage of King Diamond, and I was so mad because it got copyrighted, and I was like, okay, like I'll just find some other footage, and then that got copyrighted, so it was hard for me to find good footage of the King for that video. But my point being that he had that like T-bone cross microphone, and it was really, really good footage. But that's the one bummer thing about YouTube's AI nowadays is like it's not just music that's copyrighted, it's also like the footage, and I'm like, oh, it makes just things really difficult sometimes. Okay, so you had agoraphobic nosebleed. What name is that? Agoraphobic. Question for the chat. What is the most extreme, like, metal genre or the most extreme metal band you know of? Like, what would you say is, like, absolutely the most extreme thing pretty much ever? That's my question. Who wants to snuggle with a blonde fake? Who is that? Not me. I'm not kidding, Replica. Is this one as scary? Is it the same dog you had when camping? What do you mean? No. I have a new dog now. We don't like anorexic. Stay well fed and stay active. Good balance. Define extreme. Like extreme. You know. Content or the sound? Both. Cyber gore grind. Beanpole. I don't know what y'all are talking about. There is so many different conversations happening in chat right now. One's about me not being anorexic. One's about a dog snuggling with a blonde, fake boobied blonde girl. I don't know. What do you want from me? Well, if I need someone to combine metal with... Oh, God, I got lost. With other words, I'll contact you, to be honest. Pink Floyd is not extreme. Hi, Ob. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm focused on the blonde. It was supposed to be who wants to snuggle up with a blonde. Yeah. Yeah. A beanpole. I used to be a beanpole, but it wasn't healthy beanpole. That was when I was like almost 110 pounds, and it was rough. Rough Pickens Ranch. Most extreme band Carcass on Symphonies of Sickness. They softened up a bit later. Carcass is pretty good. I can't read their lyrics though, girl. Like, some of the words that they put in their lyrics are beyond my mental capacity. They're just so hard for me to pronounce. So, you can't think of a band? I would think, like, I guess for me, with the bands I know, would be Last Days or AC. That's what I know. You know? Kind of question, because anybody says everyone else is going to crap on your decision. Nuh-uh. I think subgenre depressive black metal is extreme. Yeah. I could see that. Imagine covering an old Carcass song. Okay, so I'll just show you this record because I'm contemplating, and now not seriously yet, but I thought about it, and I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I got this album, and I got the Picnic of Love album from AC. I'm not going to say what their actual name is, but I got this. And I'm kind of thinking about doing like covers of these songs, but having them actually be good. Because some of the songs off this record are actually pretty freaking good. Like, lyric-wise. Like, I know that they're hard trolling on this album, but, bro. Like, I wish that sensitive Seth Putnam actually tried with the vocals on this, because I feel like it would have been better. I mean, the album itself is just a massive troll, but hi Ryan, how are you? It's not good. It's pretty okay. In my heart there's a star named after you. Dude, this album, like, if you haven't listened to their folk album, this is it. Just do it. I thought it was great for what it was, but it is a hardcore troll album. Just like how, in my opinion, their discography is like, they're kind of a troll band-ish. This is a hardcore troll, though. So, Seth played bass in the band Siege. It says an album to root out their true fans. So, yeah, I've mentioned this a couple of times, but at least on Twitch. But there's stories on Reddit about how people would, buy tickets to see AC, and then they would go there expecting like their normal noise grind or whatever sound, and they would get this. It would just be an entire show of this. And people would be like so freaking disappointed. But I love this record because, I mean, the funny song titles are there. I respect your feelings as a woman and a human. I want to grow old with you. Saving ourselves for marriage is a soft banger. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Saving ourselves for marriage. Like, I had that song stuck in my head, and it was bad. I was singing that on, like, the airplane on my way to go visit my family, and, like, I was like, I hope nobody asked me about the lyrics and the content of this band. Seth was a genius. He was pretty funny. Now, I'm still just getting into AC. I've got a box set to show you. But, yeah, we got the box set, and then as I was doing, like, research, and Reddit was actually, like, the Reddit thread I was on talking about AC, this popped up, and I was like, oh my god, they have a folk album. So There's a comedy trollish death metal band called Cannabis Corpse. I have actually yet to listen to that band, but I've seen their albums. Like when I went to Amoeba Records in Los Angeles for that Carcass show, there were actual albums from them. Also, can we talk about the vinyl? Okay, y'all know I love Pink and I love the Chick stuff, but like this Baby Pink. But the best part of this album is that they engraved hearts like all on the outside of this vinyl. Like, can we talk about how troll this is for AC? Hearts engraved, Baby Pink, and on the back of the vinyl, or on the back of the album, is a picture of Seth and what's his name? Seth and Josh, like holding a kitten, and the photo's like in the shape of a heart. Do you want to see it? Look at that. Like, girl, that's funny. I don't know. I like it. So, and it's very simple. It's literally just Josh playing acoustic guitar and then Seth on vocals, and he's doing this super high falsetto. But what's awesome is they do this kind of like troll high falsetto throughout the whole record, and it's not until the last song that it starts off with that high falsetto, and then Seth just goes into his normal scream, and it's awesome because it's just, I don't know, I like the change. So, Bing chillin'. Hi, Dernando. How are you? How are we doing? Birdflesh, yes. I need to listen to Birdflesh because they just released an album like recently-ish. I think it was like, what, 2022 or 3? Something like that. Pungent Stench, too. Leprosy is another one that I was like kind of thinking is pretty extreme, at least in terms of their album covers. I think it's Leprosy. Pungent Stench. I've heard of Pungent Stench. So 502, welcome to the chat. How are you? How are you? What do you think of the new Deicide track? Have you listened to it? Because like I said, I just got notified of it and saw it on my timeline this morning when I was eating some brekkie. Hi, Thrash Maniac. How are you? Welcome to Le Stream. I hope you're doing so well. It is Monday freaking morning. I do have Twitch open too, so if y'all on Twitch do your little like chat things. Discord is hilarious right now. It's blowing up. It is. What's happening? Girl, I can't. Is it you mean Discord? Girl, I don't know about you, but I can't drink water. Spooth and Fetus are arguing. Of course they're arguing. All right, hold on. There's beef in my Discord. Is this in... When are Spooth and Fetus not arguing? Oh, God. Oh, my God. They are arguing. Oh, my God. This is like a wall of sound. What are they talking about? Hi, Bargain. How are you? First time writer, long time viewer. Yay! I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. I'm doing well. Coffee with you. Yay! Oh, love having coffee and just hanging out on stream. I've already had all my coffee this morning. If I have any more, I'll be like wired for sound. So, about how Fetus hates professionals in their occupations. Oh, God. Fetus is always talking about something. Was busy over the weekend recording new videos, getting ready for vacation this weekend to Tennessee. Ooh, what are you going to do in Tennessee? You're the only 10 I see. Oh gosh. What new videos do you got coming out, Thrash? Everybody go follow Thrash Maniac. He is also a metal YouTuber as well and does a lot of album reviews and tier lists and stuff like that. Hi Patriarchy, how are you? You like Carrie King's new song? I have yet to listen to Carrie King's new song. I think I've been told who Carrie King is, but everybody's been talking about him, and what's he from? Best known Slayer. That's right. He's from Slayer. Yeah, I don't know. Is it decent? Like, what do y'all think? Is it fine? You're at work. Oh my gosh. Have not listened to the new Deicide. I know I haven't either. Has the song a crap solo? He was the face of the band image-wise for Slayer. Ooh. See, I thought it was the other dude. But I guess. I don't know. I haven't really like kept up with Slayer, honestly. So, ML2, hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. Cream face? What did you just call me? Girl. Jonathan's just like writing in chat, just like all these different bands. Carrie King, new song sounds like leftover Slayer material. Get wrecked. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard with these like older legendary musicians, you know, because it's like, you know, they're at the point where they don't have to release anything new, you know? Like, their fan base would be fine just listening to their older discography. They would support the band, you know? I'm sure Slayer fans are super supportive of Carrie King releasing something, but it's like, how good is it actually going to be, you know? So, I ain't heard Carrie's new stuff, and we'll probably not get into it until next month or midsummer. Let's be honest, why would it sound like anything else? Give them a break. Meh. Who wants to give these people a break? Best Cattle Decapitation album? Ooh. That's a hard one. Probably gonna go with Death Atlas. Infant Annihilator is pretty good. They're alright. They're pretty good / alright. But, you know, they're deathcore, so it's like, it's very specific. But you still can't think of a band. I'm just gonna say, like, AC, image-wise, sound-wise, I'm probably gonna go with Last Days, just from what I know and what I've listened to. Surrounded by elitists. How can I be an elitist when I'm a poser? I'm a canoe. I'm a canoe. One of these days, I'm just going to change my name to that. I'd probably say Infinite Annihilator, but they're like fake. Infinite blah, blah, blah. I can't say their name. Infant Annihilator, I respect as a band. I wish that I could see them live, but yeah, they just don't do live shows. So that's just how it is. I guess they're like playing those songs is just super hard to do live. So I wouldn't really call them like very extreme though. Your favorite genre is thrash, grindcore, and hardcore. Respect. You'd probably get along really well with Justin. Those are like his favorite. Lymphatic Phlegm. Ooh. Jonathan's just got all kinds of bands. Yeah, I've been getting into a lot of old school death metal, grindcore, and heavy metal recently. And also I've been getting into some Viking metal, like the Borknagar. I've been listening to a lot of them recently. Because I really liked the 2 singles they released off of their newest record that's about to come out. It's been a minute since I listened to IA. I've been fully in the black metal for a while. Yeah. Nintendo Core. So I've never listened to Nintendo Core, but I kind of want to. I kind of want to do like a video on them. Bark, bark, bark. Did you like that meme I put in that video? It was pretty good, I thought. So that's going to be a change too. That is going to happen. So the Metal Monthly series that I have, that's going to be integrated into my streams now, instead of having those be separate videos. So starting next Monday, I'll do March releases. I'm going to have that in my Metal Monday stream next week. So, and I think that's just going to work better because it gets like decent views, but the watch time is just really abysmal. So that just tells me that people don't, like, they watch it, but it's not holding the viewer's attention, you know? And it's been like that for a while. So I think it would just be better to be in like the streams, because I'd rather focus my attention on like the deep dives and stuff that's actually like interesting. Plus I don't feel like I'm the right person to like really talk about new releases. You know, I'm 41. I used to be in the hardcore scene in my 20s. See, I wish I could do that. I mean, I was born in 96, so I missed out on like all of that. When I was growing up, I mean, I didn't get into metal until like 2 years ago, which y'all know, but like when I was growing up, I listened to a lot of Kanye. I was really into Kanye. I was really into, I mean, after I got through my Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus phase, don't blame me, I was 12. I was a girl. And Disney Channel was on fire back then for my era, of my childhood era. So once I outgrew that stage, it was like a lot of Kanye. A lot of Kanye. Kanye Burzum West. First 3 Borknagar for me, got them all on vinyl. So Borknagar is like they kind of slap, girl. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Spoothy. Oh, you decided to stop beefing with Fetus in in the Discord and come join. Hi, Zoomy. How are you? Yeah. Kanye? Oh, yeah. I listened to a lot of Kanye. I was a hip-hop head for a good portion of my late teens, early 20s. Yeah, I listened to a lot of them. Like, I've got a Daz FX cassettes. I used to have a whole collection of, like, Wu-Tang. I still have, who are they? Oh, I forget the name. 2 rappers in one group. What is it? God. Anyway, Outkast. There you go. I actually got to see Outkast live, and I got to see Kanye live, which was one of the things I wanted for the longest time, was to see Kanye West live, and I finally got to do it in 2017. This was before he got more controversial. He's always been controversial, but that was when he just released The Life of Pablo, and then he was doing the St. Pablo tour, so he had like the whole floating stage and everything, and he was still married to Kim. And actually, when I went to go see him live, so I saw him, and then like the week after, he like got into a beef with Jay-Z, and then I think the next week Kim Kardashian had her like Paris robbery or whatever. So it was like right around that era that I got to see him. Mobb Deep is pretty good. MF Doom is really good. So Outkast is fire. Like I've definitely got a lot more like hip hop roots. And I do a lot of like, yeah, hip hop and folk and stuff like that. That's what I grew up on. And my mom was really into a lot of things. I mean, she knew a lot of friends in the music industry, like Skinny Puppy, and she's friends with some members of Blues Travelers. So it's like I grew up on, you know, Blues Travelers and a lot of like New Order. I love New Order. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff that I like grew up on. So I mock all Kanye fans. You can mock me all you want. I mean, I don't like really anything he's released recently. So it's kind of been, I don't know. I love everything up until The Life of Pablo. I love The Life of Pablo, but everything after that's been garbage. It's been really, really bad. Which is a shame. Although on his like little I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome EP he had. So he has a song on there called like I Think About Killing You or something like that. And I love the like first half of that whole song. It's so good. And I encourage you to listen to it if you're kind of like into that moody, like it's very like, I mean, it's not black metal obviously, but it kind of reminds me of that, I guess, now that I think about it. Don't listen to the other half. Once he gets into the beat, it's awful. But today I seriously thought about killing you. I contemplated premeditated murder. Like, it's so good. Oh. New Order was formed after Joy Division split. See, I didn't know that. I don't know a lot of like, I mean, I know more history about certain things. Like, I was also really into Aretha. I'm really into Aretha Franklin. Those are kind of what I listened to, you know, before metal. Still kind of a little bit. Was also into hip hop for a while. Listened to a lot of Ice-T and Run DMC. But I've always been a metalhead. I think it's healthy to just listen to everything. It just doesn't always have to be metal. But at the same time, I think metal is extremely diverse. Like, I think the metal genre as a whole is one of the most diverse genres I've ever come across. Because it's like, you know, pop music is pretty straightforward. Rock, pretty straightforward. I mean, you've probably got like maybe 4 different types of genres of rock, you know, and then it's like metal is so diverse, and in terms of like mainstream like rock and whatever, but it's like, I don't know. Aretha Franklin, she's great. I love her. I actually cried when she died, and I used to collect the Rolling Stone music magazines before they got really annoying. But I collected those, and I actually still have the Aretha Franklin one when she died, the one that they dedicated to her. So, do you like Kool G Rap? He's my fave. Unfortunately, I started getting into rock at the same time I discovered him, so I don't listen to him much. I've never listened to him. No. Urethra Franklin. Don't disrespect the queen like that. Ugh. And then, yeah, then I got into Ari and discovered Ariana and was like a hardcore Ariana fan for a while. But I can't listen to her crap anymore. Cock rock. God. It's been a little difficult, but not really. I mean, I love the metal genre and stuff, but replacing like Ari has been a little challenging. So, because it's like she was like my girl, pop music, and now I can't listen to her anymore. It's extremely interesting when bands blend genres. What got me into hip hop was the Swedish rap metal band Clawfinger. Clawfinger. Ooh. No, I haven't listened to that band. I've never heard of them. I do love when bands blend genres and kind of experiment with different things, you know? Demi Lovato. Don't even get me started. I can't listen to her. And hi, Surgical Brood. How are you? Welcome, welcome. By all the bands you're talking about, you should listen to Office of Strategic Influence. You could start with their song Radio Lounge, My Kerber's Alert, or Thank Me Later. Oh, I'll write it down. The other thing I'm really into, a lot of the like Southern rock. So, the Eagles, Lynyrd Skynyrd, and bands like that. I also love Guns N' Roses, which I never realized that they're like a part of the metal genre. Like I never realized that Black Sabbath, technically Led Zeppelin, and Guns N' Roses are all like metal or influenced by, you know. But I love Led Zeppelin. They're so good. What is it called? Office. Bubba, I'm gonna run out of sticky notes with all this. But I've always been into rock. I've always been into hip hop. Because, I mean, if you know me, I know I have a lot of experience writing music, recording, and I love being able to like listen to the production. And one of my favorite Kanye West quotes is how he talks about how the human voice is an instrument itself. And one of his best albums where he really plays around with this is In My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which a lot of people say is like a 10-10 album, but I don't think it is. I think it's definitely closer to like the 5-6 range. I don't think it's that good of a record. But one of the best things in that album that he does is experiment with the human voice and like the effects and everything, and the amount of different artists that he got to like feature on that album. Just Dark Fantasy alone is like my favorite song off of that album. It's so good. It's so good. How can you jam Kanye but not Demi? Because I actually like real music and I respect my ears. I can't do Demi Lovato. Her voice, I think, is so squeaky to me. It's really bad. Yes. Creedence Clearwater Revival is also my jam. Same with Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings. On a Greyhound bus. I'm chilling Wednesday morning. But I also like old school country. Old school country is really good. So you gotta get, you can't, like the 90s stuff is like okay, but you really gotta just stick to like what's in the 70s. You know, old Dolly Parton is really good. You know, Late Registration is really, really good. The song Roses is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a production nerd. I love when people like really, really play around with that stuff, and that's a huge reason why I loved hip hop and discovering those things, is because I love how some artists used samples, and that's a huge thing that Kanye is really good at, and why I respected him a lot in his previous records is because of the samples that he would use. He would go in and find some like old ass vinyl of a song from an artist nobody's ever really heard of, and be able to chop it up, pitch it, and like use it for a song. And it's like, Jesus. So you're like, wow. Bluegrass. Anyone who likes shredding needs to listen to bluegrass. Bluegrass is great. I also love a good lap steel. But that's one of the things, like, in my experience as, like, a a local musician. If you want lap steel, it is one of the hardest instruments to find. Like, actually, a keyboardist is like the hardest to find. But finding a really good lap steel player is ridiculous, no matter where you are, because it's all oldies. And I mean like 60 plus, 80-year-old people, guys usually, that are playing the pedal steel or the lap steel. It's usually the pedal steel. And I have a lap steel and it does work, but I'm intimidated by it because it's just such a it's such a particular instrument, you know? So new country makes me mad. New country is a sad state. If there's ever like a genre that's really, really dying and that I feel bad for like the fan base overall, it's country music. You know, old guys, hey now. Hi, Wicked. How are you? You know what I mean. It's usually like, 70, 80-year-olds that are playing them. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you just don't ever see, my point being is you just don't ever see anybody like under the age of 60 playing a lap steel that's like wanting to be in a band, in my personal experience. So I want to pedal steel your heart. Oh God. Oh Lord. Country's pop music now? No, country is like country rap now. That's how bad the genre's getting. Like, it's not pop, it's rap now. And it's like you get all of these like weird, I don't know. Yeah, it's just 808s and it's like country bumpkin rap music. And Billy String is bringing bluegrass back, the string cheese incident. Bring on the wedding proposals. Oh God. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's terrible. And it's just sad. It's sad that country is going that way. I mean, I know we don't really care about country. I don't care about any country music that's like past the 90s. And even then I really just stick to like the 60s and 70s. But that is one freaking genre that it is so sad to see the decline of. At least like for metal, we're barely holding on. Like, we got some good new artists, but and in terms of like what's really breaking the bounds, I feel like it's few and far between. Like, I feel like a lot of people are really just sticking to like the older content and not as much the newer content, but it could be wrong. Taylor Swift left country. Be grateful if she suddenly went to metal. Be great if she suddenly, no, don't ever put that out there in the universe. Okay. The day Taylor Swift comes to metal is the day that metal dies, okay? She is the most annoying person on this planet. I can't stand her. Oh. Only younger lap steel player I've seen plays for Hank the Third. Yeah, Hank is good. Love Hank Jr. Hi, TV. How are you? By bad, you mean good. I think she's just annoying more than anything. There isn't a lot of new metal as far as changing, but metal has some great younger bands. It does. Metal has a lot of potential, a lot of great metal bands. I mean, and the thing is like, there's nothing new really coming out. It's really hard to stand out. It's really hard to create something new because everything, and this goes beyond just metal, has already been recorded and done, basically. Every chord progression, every solo, it's really hard to branch out and sound different, So it's just one of those things where you just got to take it. You just got to take it. What is this? What is this? Olivia Effin Rodrigo. She's also super annoying. Have you always chosen Cyrus over T Swift? See, this is the thing is, I don't know. So I've said I used to be a huge Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus fan. That's just because of Disney Channel. Like I said, during the time, that's when it was popping. I was a 12-year-old girl, okay, when I discovered her. I remember, Bubba, when I first saw this episode of Hannah Montana changed my life forever. So she was my pop star when I was growing up, but she's awful. Awful now. And I realized a while ago that she was awful. And I was like, ugh, her music, not very good. Her lyrics, not very good. That being said, she's a badass. Like, if you watch some of her videos, like when she's preparing for shows, there's literally a video of her full-on sprinting, running on a treadmill, belting out lyrics to a song. And I'm like, that's how you do it. That's pretty cool. But I don't know. Taylor Swift, I like 2 of her records, but she's so annoying. Taylor is more annoying because of the press coverage she gets. Holy hell, I don't need to know that Taylor Swift passed gas in church. There is no Miley. There is only Billy Ray. Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus. God, and his one-hit wonder. Yeah, Taylor is... She's really annoying. And it's annoying because she's just like literally one of the most famous people right now. And I actually ran across this thread and I want to ask you this, okay? So I read this thread on Reddit that was like, what artist that is living currently right now is as famous as Michael Jackson? That was what the question is. My heart aches. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some bangers from Taylor, but we can't deny how much media coverage she has gotten ever since she started dating that Chiefs dude. And it's like so bad to where just watching the Super Bowl, like she had over 5 times the camera like came to her, and the next day we were leaving from shearing and I'm freaking walking in the airport, walk past a coffee shop, and there's the TV of her at the Super Bowl. And I'm like, ain't nobody need to be seeing this much of Taylor, okay? Like, she's America's sweetheart. And I think, like, to answer the question from Reddit of what artist alive today is as famous as Michael Jackson, I think the only person that comes close enough to Michael Jackson's level of fame is Taylor Swift. Currently, right now. So, there was no Super Bowl this year. Will you shut up? There was. Just because the Lions lost, they muffed it up in the second half, doesn't mean that there wasn't no Super Bowl. I have no problem with Taylor Swift. It's all the media coverage and her fan base I have a problem with sometimes. This is very true. But she also comes across as very greedy. And NFL fans are saying she ruined football. She didn't ruin football. They're just jealous. Taylor is a beanpole. Be nice to Magpie. No, I refuse. Oh, man. 2/3 of the game coverage was about her. It really was. Also, who cares about Usher? For the Super Bowl halftime show? Like, bestie, why didn't you get Taylor to do it? God, my heart aches. I'm breaking Metallic Death's heart right now. Lies. I wonder how she was the one who got picked. It's not like she stands out compared to any of the other auto-tuned pop chicks. The Super Bowl was boring? Yeah, dude, it was really boring. Bye. Uh-huh. You aren't leaving Metallic Death. No one. Usher apparently did the worst show ever as of now. Oh, God. Nobody is more famous than Michael Jackson in the entertainment God, I can't read, industry. Even my aunts and uncles know him. That's what everybody was saying, is there's a massive generation of people that know who Michael Jackson is. And I really don't know. You could possibly say Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, or Prince. You could also maybe say Blondie or Madonna. But I don't know. I'm going to go watch plain old TV. Fine. I'm just saying, I mean, I still love Taylor. I love her 1989 album. The remake that she did, the re-recording, was trash because she got a country producer to do it instead of the normal pop producer, and that makes a huge difference. And so now the next one she's re-recording is Reputation, and I'm very nervous about how that's going to sound. So Selena Gomez killed it at the Super Bowl years back. She's kind of a milky mommy. I ain't going to lie. Hi, Zach. How are you? Yes, most of you probably don't remember how big the competition between Michael and Prince was back in the 80s. I think I've heard a little bit of that, but I'm surprised that, yeah, people didn't mention Prince or, like I said, Madonna, same era. Everybody, that's the thing though, is everybody knows Johnny Cash too. And he dates back a long time ago, you know? So I feel like Johnny Cash might be comparable to Michael Jackson. Because I feel like Johnny Cash gets the generation, like my grandma's generation. She's like 84 now. She knows Elvis too. I forgot about Elvis. Did any of you see that Priscilla movie, by the way? Because I heard it tanked. Like, I was kind of excited to see the Priscilla movie. Bubba, YouTube is asking for $20 for you to watch that damn thing. And everybody in the comments is like, it ain't worth that. But let's dig up Johnny Cash. God. Johnny Cash is a true legend. Like, he is, I mentioned it before, he's probably one of the most, like, metal country singers ever. Like, he's great. But people in my, like, the 80 and 90-year-old generation, like, the people that are 80, 90 years old, they know Elvis and they know Johnny Cash. That's before Michael Jackson's time, sort of. So I'm wondering, I would say that they're pretty comparable. As far as worldwide fame, Elvis was huge before Johnny Cash. But was Elvis as famous as Michael Jackson? Because that's the question from Reddit. If you're just jumping in, that is something I'm asking the chat. What artist living today, or I guess not living today, just of any time, is as famous as Michael Jackson? Although the question was what artist living today, right now, is as big as Johnny Cash. And I don't think we have anybody. So, what's going on here? I don't know. It's Monday. We're just having a wild time. Again, if you're looking at world statistics, nobody knows about Johnny Cash. Which is sad. And Elvis Presley in India. I'm mentioning India because India has a massive population. So yeah, if India doesn't really know them. If you're just jumping in, our queen has become a turncoat and turned on Taylor. I have not. That's what's so funny about my Discord is it's a bunch of metalheads and Swifties. I don't know how we got there. I'm still a Swiftie, but I think that she's just, a little annoying. I think she's greedy, and I think all the attention on her, which I think she loves, is very annoying. I wouldn't know any of that. You're like the leader of the Swifties on the Discord. It all started because Spoothie has an absolute love for Swiftie. Hi, Hex. How are you? Welcome to the stream. No, that's Spooth. That is Spooth. That is Spooth. I'm doing good. Just hanging out, talking about music. There's always been some kind of weird line. I remember some metal websites talking about her for some reason. Yeah, I feel like there's this overall fascination with Taylor Swift among like everybody. And now she's like, it's like every year she gets more and more famous and gets into different pockets. So like this year it was like football, you know? And I don't know. She's interesting. I feel like we should study her, you know? Can we move on now? Fine. Nice shirt. Thank you. It's my cattle decap shirt, the one I got from the show. So I don't know what shows are kind of coming to Oklahoma, honestly. I haven't really kept up. I'm going to look on my Discord. By the way, if you're wanting updates for like streams, if I'm going to cancel a stream or something like that, or just updates overall, join my Discord, because that's where I posted like why I was canceling my streams last week and the week prior. Let's see, upcoming shows. We also have a thread in Discord that is literally called upcoming shows. And it's not just for Oklahoma. So if you're interested in joining that, I'm only plugging it because if you're looking for show announcements, oh, the Beatles too. I mean, I guess technically the Beatles are not really alive, but you'd say the Beatles are more popular. I forgot about the Beatles. And the Rolling Stones too. But Michael Jackson, everyone knows, even though they haven't heard a single song from them. Everybody knows him. I mean, but the thing is everybody's heard like Thriller or Beat It, you know? So I'm trying to see. I'm just sad that Dying Fetus is just skipping. Dying Fetus is skipping Oklahoma. Deceased, I think, skipped Oklahoma. They went to Texas. They went to San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. But they decided to skip. I'm gone. The Beatles have a lot of dark songs. The Beatles are kind of disturbing, like low-key. I ain't gonna lie. There's just something off about the Beatles. I don't know what it is. The problem with most uber popular artists is that they suck ass. This is true. Well, because it's like industry standard to essentially, you basically will sign a record contract when you're first signing one. That label owns at least your first like 3 or 4 albums. Usually for your first major record contract, it's like 4 or 5 albums that they own. And it's kind of expected that you essentially sell yourself as an image and your label. This is for like mainstream stuff. But they'll write your songs for you. They'll basically do your whole album and everything. And you're just kind of like the face of the brand until you establish a fan base and establish a sound. And then you can actually move on and start experimenting and making your own music, you know? So it's boring for a reason, because it's just there to get radio play, you know? And I actually remember that, who was it? I think it was like, yeah, so one of my first drummers in my band, before my band was ever Kaya on the Mountain, it was just Kaya when I was first starting my band. I was like 17 at the time, or 18. And my drummer at the time was dating this chick, And he said that his girlfriend only ever listened to what was on the top 40 radio and nothing else. Like anything else that wasn't on the top 40 radio was considered like super old, and like she didn't want to listen to it. And I just remember thinking, what a sad existence. Like, girl, can you imagine if that's all you listened to was like top 40 radio? So, bye, Ale. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I feel like my brain would rot if I had to listen to like top 40 radio all the time. You know? I got to know about Elvis when I read about him in the Encyclopedia of My Teens. Oh, that's so cool. Every Oklahoma girl I've ever copulated with was a batshit crazy. I'm going to tell you right now, the people here in Oklahoma is kind of fun. Because it's pretty... I mean, it's kind of backwoods. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little backwoods, at least in some of the areas. Like once you get out of the city, there's a lot of people who are, haven't had internet in ever and don't ever do anything. What? No new great metal anymore? No way. I think it's more like it's very few and far between. And in my experience, I feel like a lot of people would prefer to just buy older records from the OGs. Not to say that there's not good metal. I mean, there's obviously good metal bands. I mean, Nunslaughter is one. Crypta is one, you know. But Spirit Box is another for metalcore if you're into that. So there are good bands, but I think there's just a lot more people that listen to a lot of the older stuff and would prefer to collect the older stuff, you know. How you get a mix of Depeche Mode and Tool and come up with metal. I don't know. I like Depeche Mode. Tool's all right. I don't know. I'm somebody who likes to listen to everything though. So Nunslaughter is from the 80s though. This is true. But I guess it's just like for me, it's like I've listened to like their more recent stuff. Listen to Avocado. Is that what that is? Avdagata, the faceless one. Ooh, I'll definitely have to do that. So you can't exactly call them anything other than OGs. This is true. Yeah, everything as long as it's death metal-esque. Not true. So, I do like death metal. It is my preferred genre. But I've mentioned this 1,000 times. So, but Jonathan's having a midlife crisis over here. But like for example, this one band Hitten is a heavy metal band, and they're really, really good. High Spirits is another really great newer heavy metal band you should check out. But this is First Strike with the Devil, and it's revisited. Just listen to this album and their other one. This is their most recent one, I think from 2013. And this one is While Passion Lasts. I actually preferred this record, First Strike, more than this one. But if you're looking for like a new heavy metal band, this one's really good. Also, if you haven't checked out High Spirits, you should. Because it's just a banger. You're going to go to sleep. Wag waggle. Bye, Dornando. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you sleep like a baby. I'll show Rusty, too, if she gets up. She's currently sleeping on my bed. So, do you like down Or Superjoint Ritual. Never heard of Superjoint Ritual. What do you mean by down? Is it literally down or System of a Down? And here's the other one. This is their newer record, which I liked, but not as much as that other one. So there's that one. You can kind of see it. That's pretty good. Great little heavy metal band. I feel like I want to make a video about metal bands and boobs. And I was also thinking about making a video like ranking the best like boobage for metal albums, but I just don't know how that would look. You know, I just don't know how that would be. Is it just down? Down with the sickness. Down is Phil from Pantera on vocals. Ugh. So you'll hate it? Oh, God. Really? Okay, hold on. Yeah, the Panty Boys, it's rough for me. Phil's been in a lot of bands, though. Southern metal? Is that what it is? Wait. Oh, my God. I didn't even know Southern metal was a thing. New Orleans, Louisiana. Bubba, this might be my cup of tea, though. Hold on. With Phil, we might just like Pantanny Boys yet. Girl. It's stoner metal. It says Southern metal on Metal Archives, but, you know, super groovy. I'm going to have to, speaking of ranking, I just recently did a Cannibal Corpse ranking. Pantera is next in April. Ooh, I'll have to go check it out. Thrash Maniac. Go check out his videos. I think the newer generation know him more than older ones in India. I'm 100% sure nobody from my dad's generation knows about Elvis, but everyone knows MJ, including my grandma. Yeah, MJ was pretty freaking popular. Yeah, I'm wondering how to make that video. I just don't know. Do you like Pantera? Not really. The Panty Boys. How dare you disrespect Pantera? You effing Swiftie. Uh-huh. Southern metal is awesome. I'm gonna have to listen to this band, Down. Because, like, anything Southern is up my alley. And I've been looking for some good Southern metal, you know. Do you like singers like Joss Stone? Joss Stone. Who's he from? I'll look it up. Let's see. Oh, she's a singer. It's a girl. I've never heard of her. Never heard of her before. She's pretty, though. Down is okay. Hey, Haunted. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. They're not as Southern sounding as you think. Don't believe that. Don't break my heart like that, okay? I grew up on Pantera courtesy of my older brother. I'll be curious to listen to their glam metal albums for my ranking. That's right. They had all those like cheesy glam metal. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that era. I was so confused during my video. Why not? You just broke mine, did I? How can I repair it? You know what broke my heart? Was when that Swiftie posted a picture on Twitter of her vinyl that she ordered bent in half in her mailbox from her mailman. Can you imagine if that was you? Regardless of what vinyl you ordered, if your mailman broke your vinyl in half and then shoved it into your mailbox. Oh, Gohor is from New Orleans and they are awesome. I have get to really listen to Goat Horror. Listen to Paul Bearer. It's basically soul music. You can't. Taylor and I will never forgive you. Uh-huh. You need South Wicked. Ooh, what is that? All right. Well, to apologize to you, I'll just bang out some 1989 and Reputation, because those are her best albums. Which I'm just very nervous to hear how she's going to re-record that. Because if she uses the same Southern producer, it's going to be trash. So, Southern rock, check out Jack Hill, the Lumberjack. You will love it, because why always using a guitar for the solo parts when you got a chainsaw? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm down. Jackal, the Lumberjack, using a chainsaw. Jackal. Never heard of Joss Stone. Joss, British chick with the blues voice. Maybe I have. I mean, it doesn't sound familiar though. So, not Jaggle. It is. She's pretty. But reggae, R&B, soul, and pop. I don't know. I guess Joss Stone and Jackal are two completely different people. But they both start with a J, so my brain is like, they're the same. But they're not. Okay, so speaking of high spirits, got this album. Go listen to this band. They're so good. So got this new record. This one's from last year. And it has In the Moonlight single. I've also got a 7-inch of that single. This band is dope. Great heavy metal. Very easy to listen to. It's kind of more on the like radio friendly side, you know, so it's very catchy and a little formulaic, but it's not in a bad way. But I really enjoyed this album, and it's very reminiscent of their previous albums. Is it cheesy? It's not like, you know, it's not Metal Lucifer cheesy, but it's just catchy, and it's on this like clear vinyl, so it looks all smoky gray on the vinyl player. The first track is amazing. Did you like the album I sent you, by the way? Metallic Death? The High Spirits one? High Spirits. Oh yeah. I knew you would like it because you like the heavy metal stuff. So I'm excited for this year's Cult Miss giveaway, because I'm going to curate it a little more. So whoever my two winners are, whatever their like preferred genres are, that's what I'm going to kind of give away, I guess. Yay, radio friendly metal, but not in that way. You know, it sounds like a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. It's just very easy to listen to, very catchy, and you can sing along to it. I highly recommend. This is High Spirits, Safe on the Other Side. It's their 2023 release. Listen to this, especially In the Moonlight. If you want to just check a single that they've released for this, In the Moonlight is really, really good. So, Cult Miss is so far away. It is. So, it is, but my birthday's coming up in July, which is a little far away, but we'll probably do, we'll do another birthday stream, I think, and I might do a giveaway for that. We'll see. So, options. But yes, check out High Spirits and check out Hitten. It's Hitten. Really good. Really great heavy metal. I enjoyed it. I enjoy High Spirits more than I like Hitten, but they're both good. So Yes, Wednesday's going to be so fun. So if you don't know, we do stream on Twitch on Wednesdays. We do a live music listening party. And we're doing, just as Spoothy said, songs / bands that we just discovered. So if you have discovered a new song from a band and you want to share it, you can go join my Discord and submit that song in the Metal Rex channel, and we'll put it in there. So, new Dark Space record in the mail 3 days ago. Ooh, is it on a colored vinyl? If I want easy listen, I'll listen to Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. He's great too. That's life. That's life. That song is hard for me to sing because I don't like singing that kind of like jazzy style. Singing is difficult. And to match like Frank Sinatra's voice and like how he places it is very open and forward for my voice. So it's a little difficult. Kaya's birthday jam, July by Catatonia. You know what's interesting that I found out? I think I've discovered this a while ago, but I just remembered. My birthday is the same day as Kanye West's mom's birthday. So I share a birthday with Donda West. Start with Dark Space, another Dark Space album first. This one is different than their previous stuff. Noted. That's life. That's life. Dark. See, I just keep wanting to say death. Is it death's dead space? I keep wanting to say Dead Space. It is not a colored vinyl. The album art is matte black with the band's logo raised, and on the back with the record indicator raised. Oh, that's cool. I know it's a game. I've never played it, but I remember when it came out and I would watch like Let's Plays of Dead Space. That band or that game was scary. Dark Space 2 just dropped. One song. You've got to be absolutely sharding me. Hold on one second. Are you telling me it's literally just one song? 47 minutes? Hold on. Dark Space. Atmospheric black metal. Season of Mist. We love to see it. Dark Space 2. I don't understand. Why is it Dark Space 1, Dark Space 2, Dark Space 3, Dark Space -1, Dark Space 4, I guess, and then another Dark Space -2. It literally is dark -2.2. It is one song that is 47 minutes long. Why? Why? Hi, Brett. How are you? Welcome to the stream. It's -2. Dark Space, 47 minutes long. Bestie. I don't know. Although they've got some pretty positive reviews. Dark Space 3 got a 94 boof. Their demo only got a 20%. Their first full length got a 91%. Holy shit. It's an hour and 16 minutes. Oh my God. Ugh. I don't know, Bubba. That might be a pass for me. We'll see. Is there any other kind of black metal? If you don't have 13-minute long songs. Thanks for nothing, Donda. Take Kanye where you are going. Honestly, rude. I thought he just ate a bunch of shrooms and repeated Donda a bajillion times. He did for his Donda record. Well, he said the word Donda like however many times that she was old, if I'm making sense. So Donda, I don't know. I think she died at like 53 or 56. So he said Donda like how whatever her age was. Or you should have been negative 47 minutes long. That means the album just wouldn't have existed. Black metal tries to bore you to death, bro. That sounds like it's up Taz's alley. Yeah, it really does. Yes, I remember. Okay, I was going to say that J-Dog went on a rant about this, but I didn't know. Bye, William. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat right now. Yes, I remember J-Dog went on to, he went on a rant about this album. He was like, he thought the album titles were dumb. It'll make you feel like you're floating in space. Oh, God. That means that this is a, that means that this is a band that would probably sound really good if you were baked out of your mind. Music's conversation is a thing. What not have end? What? Listen to Sinister yet? No. He wouldn't like it. God. Yeah. It's just like such not creative song titles. Dark 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Like, I don't know. Give me something. I don't know. An hour and 16 minutes, though. Is it like... Oh, God, it's atmospheric, though. Oof. Oof, size extra large. I have, like... I have one atmospheric metal black metal band that I've listened to, and it was the Doorstop. And I delightfully gave it away to Taz. Because I was like, maybe you'll be able to enjoy this more than I did. I'm usually baked. No good. Oh, God. 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence by Dream Theater's 40-plus minute track, Rude and Nice, are like salt and pepper. Yeah. New Orleans. We're in Oklahoma, baby. Home of the Cowboys. Hard to be creative nowadays without anyone bitching about how unoriginal they're being. It's just hard to, I don't know. It's hard to come up with something new. That being said, I mean, I really haven't seen, I mean, I guess this is not really breaking that many bounds for black metal necessarily, but I don't really see this in metal very much, you know. You love the Flaming Lips. I forgot about the Flaming Lips. You remember when Miley had her thing with the Flaming Lips? If you ever want to rot out some of your brain cells, listen to Miley's Dead Pets album that she did with the Flaming Lips. Where's my spoon? I'd rather just listen to My Arms Your Hearse by Opeth. Blackwater Park is my fave. Get the Bands in Town app. Oh, I should. Actually, I think, yeah, I do have an account on Bands in Town because I used it for my band. So, the Doorstop. Yeah, the Doorstop. I don't even remember what it's called now. I think it was like, oh, God, I forget what it was called. It was some sort of atmospheric black metal band that we got off Hell's Headbangers, and it was trash. 17 minutes in and nothing happened. So, like how there's the Fast and the Furious and the Fast and Furious movies. Oh my gosh. Hi, Burns. Thank you so much for following. Oh my gosh. And the homie Larry raided our Twitch with 18 people. Hey, welcome to the freaking stream. How are you doing? Guys, hi, Universe Janitor. Thank you so much. We just got rated on Twitch, so we got some people coming in. Miley had a meetup with the Flaming Lips. Yeah, bro. Miley she did. Do you want to? I just go look at it. She did a stoner album with the Flaming Lips like a while ago called Dead Pets. If you want to rot your brain cells out, listen to that album. It's bad. But it does its thing. So. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Super chat.
Mordecai 2691 super chatted $19.99. Pierced from Within is the greatest DM album of all time.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Mordecai, for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate you. You are so, so, so sweet. Pierced from Within. Girl. Well, I'm looking for albums to do for my freaking Patreon. So, Pierced from Within. I'm going to write it down. What are they? I've heard of this band. I'm going to have to look it up. Oh, God, Miley, fork in the eye. Thank you so much, Mordecai. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing so super stinking well. Larry raid. He did. We love to see it. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm still figuring out how to do this whole Twitch thing. So, okay, let me get back down to the chat real quick. Where can we hear your music? Oh, God, my music? It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, and it's on SoundCloud. I have a lot of my old recordings on SoundCloud too. And yeah, YouTube and SoundCloud. I think I have one album on Apple Music. So that's where you can hear it. Yeah, I still have my keyboard here because I'm still in the process of recording my record. That's not what atmospheric black metal usually sounds like. I'm sorry, I'm back. 17 minutes is nothing. Every black metal song. Stop being lazy. Put your bands in there. Band is in Town app. My band is in that app. But it's an album by Suffocation. Okay, that's right. I was like, I feel like I recognize the name. You have seen Suffocation. I know I have. I recognize the name. I was like, is that a band or not? Dax Riggs. I don't think so. I don't know. Haven't heard of them. You forgot about SoundCloud. I know I did too. Pierce from Within is peak Suffo. Effigy is essential also. Suffocation was pretty good live. I felt like their set was quite short though in the show, but I was mostly there for Incantation and Tidal. It's not on Tidal, I don't think. God, does anybody even actually use Tidal? Lots of great bands come from NOLA. I met Phil and Pepper and the guys from Crowbar too. Oh, that's so cool. Miley did Metallica. Gross. Breakfast time. What are you having, Jonathan? Oh my gosh, Obituary is playing for you tonight, Red Cloud. Ooh, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. When do you sing a song live for us? I think I did it. I think I did that during my birthday stream, but it's hard because I only have this mic. So, hi Davis, how are you? Incantation is pretty dope. Immolation's my fave though. I care about sound. That's one of the reasons I hate black metal. God. Yeah, I'm by the way, if you're curious about behind the scenes footage, so I've told my Patreon tier 3 members this. And I think I'm going to make another tier on YouTube because I have channel members tier 1 for $5, so I'm thinking about getting another tier and doing my behind the scenes footage of my album, and making videos of that. So if you're interested in seeing that sort of stuff, then that will be on my Patreon. I'm still working now that I'm feeling better and I'm back to like my normal schedule and routine. I'm going to be working on my record more and filming more behind the scenes stuff. That's the other thing about getting like under the weather and then getting the stomach flu and then leaving town, is I was just like, I wanted to really start like recording the vocals and stuff, and then that happened and I was like, great. We love it. What is this burn? I've seen the music you post. You don't care about sound that much. What does that mean? My sound? Me? Are you talking about me? What do you think about Amy Winehouse? Do you want to see the movie about her life? I forgot they were making a movie about her. I love Amy Winehouse, though. I really loved her voice. I was really sad to find out when she died. That was kind of crazy. Do you remember that? When she passed away? I always thought she was just, like, so, like, beautiful and, like, sassy for, like, this, like, pinup kind of style that she was doing. So... oh, okay. So, you're going backwards and getting confused. The chat is going fast. I'm trying to keep up with it. You're welcome. I'm trying to... The zombie got so dark in that tomb. What? Because of the raid, lol. No, y'all are just active today, which I love. Love to see it. Was it in 2011? I thought it was 2007, girl. Did she die in 2011? My God. Jesus. Yeah, I remember when Heath Ledger died, too. I just did a full album reaction to Motorhead, also. That's on my Patreon. And I mentioned Lemmy's death on there, which was kind of crazy. People listen to one Burzum or Mayhem track and think that's the whole of black metal. Yeah. Time flies. Early Carcass is good. I agree. Carcass was really good live. Really good live. But I prefer... I don't know. Obituary was dope live, and Cattle was really good live. Like, hearing Redneck Stomp live was like the best thing ever. I've never felt more like a country badass than I did listening to Redneck Stomp live. Mayhem is all right. There's way better bands out there than Mayhem. I think like the Death Crush EP is my favorite, also because it's pink, but that's my own opinion. Opinion on Motorhead? I think they're pretty good. I think they're all right. I mean, we just listened to Ace of Spades on my Patreon, so I really liked the latter half of that album, especially the transition between... It was like the third to last song and the second to last song. Give me 1 second here. I'll pull it up. Yeah, so we dove into Ace of Spades, and it was the transition between Bite the Bullet and The Chase is Better Than the Catch. That was like chef's kiss. It was awesome. Ow. Lemmy always said they're not metal. They're just rock and roll. They're just a rock and roll band. That's the thing is like, I kind of get, I mean, I get that they have that like speed metal sound, but honestly, there is something very like, Southern rock-esque about them. Like they do remind me a lot of like, Led Zeppelin in terms of like vibe sort of. So Day Mysterious. You called Mayhem the Moo Band only because freezing moo. It's a shame because it's like I really, really, really wanted to enjoy Freezing Moon. But if I remember correctly, I liked the vocals of... Was it Dead? Did I like Dead's vocal but prefer the production of the other one? We need some more black and roll up in here, though. Yeah, we do. You sing country and folk, right? Yeah. So my album will be like a country southern rock album, singer songwriter type thing. It's not going to be metal. However, that being said, I'm thinking about seriously covering Heaven and Hell by Dio, Dio era Black Sabbath. But I would just have to figure out the copyright situation for that. So Spoother actually recommended a really, really good black and roll band in our latest like Twitch stream. In a way, not really. It's like not really, but I guess my point with Motorhead is that they've got that kind of bar rock sound, for that era. Like it just makes me want to like get drunk in a bar, dance, and punch somebody in the face, and then puke on the side of the road and go have sex with a hooker. Like that's what Motorhead makes me want to do, Oh, I'm a fan of Acid Bath. Have When the Kite String Pops. I actually really want to get a vinyl of that, but I don't want to support Rotten Records. So might have to go to Discogs for that. So Lemmy was a big fan of Southern blues. That's where that came from. He even paid homage to Johnny Cash. Yeah. So that's kind of what you get to is, yeah, I think that's what I mean is like the Southern blues sound. It's not rock. It's definitely blues. It's like that old school blues sound. So you would like UFO from the 70s, I bet. Oh, probably. You know what's one of my favorite bands? Is, oh gosh. I'll have to look them up. Hold on. It's that song, Can You Get to That? Can You Get? I wanna know. I wanna know if you can get to that. That song? Funkadelic. That's it. Go listen to that song. Can You Get to That by Funkadelic. From their album, I think it's Maggot Brain. So good. Yes, 1971, Maggot Brain. Getting low with those notes. I want to know. Yeah. That wasn't too low, though. Necco Fire is so much better as a live band compared to their record output, which is just decent. It's always interesting to me when, like, you discover bands that are either have, like, a really, really good live sound but a terrible, like, recording sound, or vice versa. They're really good on record, like, in the studio, but they're terrible as a live band. You gotta really be a true artist to be able to do both very well, Necrofire. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was Necrofire, and I was like... Have you heard Acid Bath's second album, Pagan Terrorism Tactics? I have not. No. Would you recommend it? Do you like it more than As the Kite String Pops? Or no? The first time I saw you was in a video reaction to Metallica's songs. Which one? Was it Master of Puppets or like a bunch of different Metallica songs? You Need Fate's Warning, No Exit. Fate's Warning is another one. This is my third sticky note I'm filling up now. Fate's Warning. You like it more? Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. Because Acid Bath is so unique, dude. Speaking of discovering bands, over the past year, I've gotten into these 2 Norwegian black metal bands. Riffy black metal with some thrash and death metal moments. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's Judar and Urgahal. Ooh. Newest was an absolute beast. Girl. Okay. I'm gonna write it down. Let's see. It's Sue Juder. Their newest album. Another band I found in the past year through new releases was Thantafaxith. They're very interesting black metal, but in an avant-garde sense. No lo-fi production either. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to that. Acid Bath, like I said, is one of the most unique bands I've ever heard. Like, they have so much that they're doing. It's so many different genres in one band. And it's like its own sound. Acid Bath isn't any one particular band or genre. I love it. I'm going to write it down and throw the sticky note away. No. I am not. Have you seen the Milwaukee Metal Fest 2024 lineup? Did they complete it? Because I know half of it was out. Bro, I want to go to the Milwaukee Metal Fest. I know Death Fest is like half out, right? I read Lemmy really liked Johnny Cash. Everybody loves Johnny Cash. I love him. Okay, the Milwaukee Metal Fest. Let's see who we got. Because it's supposed to be starting here in the next few months, right? Some people call it sludge metal. Yeah, I know that there's like a general term for them, sludge metal, but I don't know. Some people I know have been like, oh, they're kind of like a punk band or like something like that, but I don't know. They're just very different. So I'm super stoked for Maryland Death Fest this year. All the side stage venues are sold out. Get wrecked me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to their website. Okay, so God, I need to put my damn glasses on. Tickets are on sale. Thank you for this massive pop-up. I don't care. Ooh, so Friday, May 17th. Headliner is Blind Guardian. Followed by is it cold in your city? We're actually going through, I think, spring right now. Like, today's high is 60, but it's gonna get up to like 76 this week. Okay. Headliner for Friday is Blind Guardian, followed by Camelot, Symphony, Destruction, Hammerfall, Incantation. These are just all the ones that I can actually read. We've got Visigoth, Macabre, Havoc, Brofentica, I think. God, some of these things are... I think Autopsy's on there. That'll be cool. Heathen, Nunslaughter. Ooh, that's so cool. And I think I mentioned Hammerfall and Eternal Champion. Eternal Champion's also a really good heavy metal band. Okay, Saturday headliner is Mr. Bungle. So, is it Macabre? Yeah. I don't know Mr. Bungle. That sounds really awful. Followed by Testament, Hatebreed, Death to All, which is, I'm assuming the cover band for Death. Catatonia. We have Municipal Waste. Ooh, Deicide. We've got Possessed. Love them. I don't know any of the other ones. Then we've got for Sunday, we've got Slaughter to Prevail as the headliners. Mr. Bungle is a super group with Mike Patton from Faith No More. It sounds weird. Oh, they have 1349. Bloodbath, Cryptopsy, Gorguts, Girl, Sodom. Mike Patton from Faith No More. Okay. I mean, if y'all like it, I've heard it's weird and I've heard that people like it. So Sunday's weird. Sunday, you got Slaughter to Prevail as the headliners, Avatar, In Flames, Death to All again, Bleed From Within, I Am Morbid. You've got, oh, don't tell me you put Exhumed on that day. You did. With Lacuna Coil. Oh, Exhumed, I'm sorry. That's rough pickings. Sunday night? Why wouldn't you put Exhumed like on a Friday or a Saturday, bestie? And why does Death to All have to play 2 days in a row? I don't understand. Skip Sunday, but Exhumed is playing. That's sad. Is really weird and good. What a poser. Yeah, I know, right? Lacuna Coil. Okay. Okay, here we go. They typed it out. No, they didn't. Just kidding. Okay. Do we want to look at Death Fest? The Maryland Death Fest? Just so we can drool over it. I think they should have finalized the list for this festival by now. So, Friday is the only day worth going. I don't know. Saturday had some pretty decent people. Okay. Official pre-fest. We've got Sodom, Atheist. I don't know who. Melic, Flesh, Midnight. Morpheus, Descends. Don't know who that is. Crypt Sermon. Total Maniac. Thursday, we've got, again, Sodom. At War. Esoteric. Korn or Slipknot. Ew. That's hard. Probably Slipknot. Johnny and June. No, but I Walked the Line. Or Walk the Line. Okay. Soundstage. We've got Stabbing. Love Stabbing. They're so good. Internal Suffering. Incinerate. Broken Hope. AC/DC or Ozzy. Ooh. I don't know, because Crazy Train is a banger. Old Slipknot. Yeah, old Slipknot. I'm going to have to go with Ozzy because I love Ozzy. Defleshed. Man, I don't know any of these bands. 1349. Spectral Wound, I think is what it is. Bolzer. Siege, Glum. Stabbing is great. So, Lana Del Rey or Lana Rhodes? Lana Del Rey. She's so boring live, though. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Severe torture, sacrifice. Yeah. Abath, gore guts. We got some pretty good stuff. But not anything like out of the or like the crazy, you know? So Blink 182 or Green Day. Ew. See, that's hard because old Blink 182 is great and old Green Day is pretty great. I wasn't sure if it was still on. We're on. I'm going to see if Rusty's up, so I might have to take her out. I'm going to show you this one last vinyl and then see if Rusty wants to come in here. So, okay, so, oh, shoot, talking mushrooms. I need a sticky note for her. All right, so, hi, baby girl. Hi, sweet cheeks. Hi, honey. You want to see the doggo? Want to see the Papa Tan? Oh, big stretch, come here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's my ear. Oh, will you say hi to chat? Say hi, chat. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, chat. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Wah. Yeah. What? What? Woo, 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 woo. Woo. She's so silly. You're welcome. What a growth spurt. Yeah, I'm going to be weighing her in like 2 weeks or something. Last time I weighed her, she was at 37.8 pounds. We'll be lucky if she gets to 60. I have a bloodhound. Yeah, she's not only the runt, but she's also stunted. So my last bloodhound, Spooner, he was 125 at his fattest. He was a fat boy, but she's not as fat or as big. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Woo, 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 woo. You're silly. Did you know you're silly? I think she's got to go out. The hot dog. Sing the classic Country Roads, Take Me Home. Oh, gosh. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home down country roads. I love that song. It's a good one. Cats over dogs? Don't at me with your response. Book and pay her first. Oh, no. I could also do Angel from Montgomery. I do like that song, too. So, make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Something like that. My voice is not very warmed up. What are you doing back there? No. Get out of there.
Yes, queen.
So,
slay.
Hey, Treat Bod. How are you? Thank you so much for following. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. You sound way better than Taylor Swift. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's your dog's name? Rusty. Or also the turd. Cats are all right, but they make your house smell like meth. I'm really allergic to cats, so I love the T-Swift follow alert. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I joke around because I got a lot of metalheads in my Discord, and there's a lot of Swifties there. So, look what you made me do. Oh, God, that song. Okay, so I gotta go take her out soon, but I'm gonna show you these two. One's a record, one's a box set. I'll just quickly kind of show you. So, this is Detest. Now, I put a sticky note to cover up her beautiful boobs, but Detest. Girl. This album, this is Dorval / Deathbreed from 1992, and this was fire. Old school death metal, super groovy. It kind of reminded me of Outkast a little bit. And the reason why I say that is because of like futuristic kind of sounds. It's very weird. There's nothing hip-hoppy-esque about it, but it's very like alien-esque in terms of their like instrumentals and their interludes that they use to introduce and exit the album. So this was really good. Rusty the Turd. That's what her thing is. I call her the turd. She is. Did I tell you she ate half a stick of butter the other day, like last week or so? She got up onto the counter and ate half a stick of butter. Atlians, that's right. That's the album, yeah. So, Detest. If you're looking for old school death metal from the 90s, you've never heard this band before, check out this. Check out Detest on YouTube. At least YouTube Music. They only have 2 albums on there, and this is one of them. So just look for the one with the alien chick with the big boobies. That's all you got to do. So, okay, last but certainly not least, to follow up, Picnic of Love, Saving Myself for Marriage. I got this lovely box set, AC early shit, 1988 to 1991. Now I'm just starting to get through this, okay? Because I listened to one of these when I was like super sick 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't had the time to really jump back into it. I'm not even going to pretend to show you the back. There's 10 albums, box set, full thing, okay? And I've listened to one of their records so far, all black vinyls. Now, I think they did have one that was like all pink. Now, the other thing we're kind of looking at is a box set of Deicide records. So, I hear you over there. You better watch yourself, girl. I'm thinking about getting a box set for Deicide. Now, if I get it, it would be all of Deicide's records. There's 2 options for vinyl color, red or black. Now, the red one's like $250, the black one's like $200. So I'm thinking about that. But this one is demo. I think this is the one that I've listened to so far. So demo and rehearsals. So 47 song demo along with the first demo and then the 1988 rehearsal. There's a lot of music on this. So yeah, 6 LP box set. So yep, starting that, and I'm excited. So AC got a lot of like history in this. I love that they also put like a photo of, I think this is Seth. So music, yeah, right. It's like music but not music, intentionally so, obviously, but it's like I feel like AC is like the mastermind troll band. Like that's their whole thing, but not in a bad way. It's just like they make music to not make music, you know. So I like it so far. So, but yeah, I would show you the Last Days of Humanity record, but I've shown it a couple times on here, but I've also been diving into that record too. So prepare for a video on that. And then prepare for a Cannibal Corpse deep dive, and there's a few other videos I'm kind of like working on right now. So you have to burn an upside down cross on your forehead if you buy the Deicide box set, otherwise you're a poser. Oh yeah, right. Make sure I wear my t-shirt that says if you don't like Deicide, you don't like death metal. So all right, I guess I gotta pee like no tomorrow, so I'm gonna end the stream there. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. I also sorry if I like banged this. I also got Impaled Nazarene, kind of a questionable album cover, but listened to this as well. This was really good, which is funny because somebody was like, you still need to listen to this, and I was like, I literally just got finished listening to it. But this is Nihil, Nihil. Bought your 16-year-old a Cannibal Corpse tee? Yes, you have to. So which Last Days of Humanity? Sounds of rancid juices sloshing around your coffin. So if you know any information, and I'm genuinely asking, if you know any information about Sounds of Rancid Juices Sloshing Around in Your Coffin by Last Days of Humanity, please message me. I am going to reach out to Hans, I think, and ask, but I'm on the struggle bus as far as like trying to get a video together, because they're not on Metal Archives and there's not much on their wiki page, and there's just a lot of diving I have to do. So that is one that I'm really gonna have to, like, you know, dive into and do a lot of research. So he's hard to get a hold of because of space. Yeah, maybe. I do like Bathory. AC/DC or ZZ Top? AC/DC. I mean, they're both great. I used to listen to a lot of ZZ Top with Spooner in the summertime. Windows down, hair blown around. So, all right, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. For all my Twitch viewers, thank you so much to the homie Larry for rating our awesome channel. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We do this every single Monday. If you want to join my Discord, you can get updates, join a really fun community. We do listening parties all the time. And also, you know, talk about shows and merch and whatever else. So, yes, join my Discord if you want, or not. You don't have to. Wednesday, we'll be doing a live music stream on Twitch. So any new songs that you've discovered, you can submit that request on Discord in the Metal Rex channel. And then otherwise, if not, Friday I'll see you in stream. We're going to play more Resident Evil 4. So I'm excited, okay? Later, man, girl, whatever. Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. Here, I think it's attached to this. Let me see. There you go. That's my Discord. All right, you guys. Please take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Wonderful rest of your Monday. And I'll see you later, okay? Bye.